So let's start with the first question. What is the role of a SOC analyst? So the answer will be a SOC analyst monitors and analyze security events and incident to detect and respond to potential security threats. The second question is what is SIEM? Security Information and Event Management System. A SIM system is a software solution that collects and correlates security event logs from various sources, providing real time analysis and reporting. Third question. How does a SOC analyst use a SIM system? So answer for that is a SOC analyst uses a SIM system to monitor and analyze security events, identify potential threats, and respond to incidents effectively. Fourth question is what are some common security events that a SOC analyst may encounter? Answer for this question is examples include network intrusion detection attempts, rather network intrusion attempts, malware infection, unauthorized access attempts, data breaches, and suspicious user behavior. So these are the examples. So the fifth question will be what is threat intelligence? So answer to this question is threat intelligence refers to information about potential or emerging threats such as new attack techniques, malware variants, or vulnerabilities, which can help inform proactive security measures. Next question, the sixth one is how can a SOC analyst leverage threat intelligence? SOC analysts use threat intelligence to identify and prioritize potential threats, understand attack tactics, techniques, and procedure that is called TTPs, and enhance incident response capabilities. Moving on, the seventh question is what is a security incident? A security incident is a confirmed and suspected adverse event or breach that poses a risk to the confidentiality, integrity, or availability of an organization's data or system. Organization's critical data system as in assets. The eighth question will be what is the first step a SOC analyst should take when responding to a security incident? So answer to this question is the first step is to assess the severity and impact of the incident, gather relevant information, and initiate the incident response process. Next question is what is the difference between an incident response plan and incident response playbook? Answer to this question is an incident response plan outlines the overall strategy and framework for responding to security incident, while an incident response playbook provide a detailed instruction for specific types of incident. The 10th question is how can a SOC analyst effectively communicate with other stakeholders during an incident? Clear and concise communication is essential. A SOC analyst should provide regular updates, use non-technical language when appropriate, and ensure that stakeholders understand the incident's impact and progress. The 11th question is, what is a vulnerability assessment? Answer to this is, a vulnerability assessment is a systematic review of system, applications, and network infrastructure to identify security weakness and potential entry point for attackers. The 12th point is, how does a vulnerability assessment help a SOC analyst? A vulnerability assessment helps SOC analysts understand the organization's security posture, prioritize security measures, and proactively address potential vulnerabilities. Thirteenth question is, what is a penetration testing or penetration test? A penetration test, also known as a pen test, is a simulated attack on a system or network to identify vulnerabilities and weaknesses that an attacker could exploit. 14th question is, how can a SOC analyst use the findings from a penetration testing or test? The answer to this question is, the SOC analyst can use the penetration testing findings to validate the effectiveness of security controls, identify vulnerabilities that may not have been detected through other means, and recommend the remediation steps. 15th question is, what is the role of SOC analyst in incident response? SOC analysts play a critical role in incident response by monitoring and analyzing security events, detecting and investigating potential incidents, and coordinating the response effort. 16th question is, how does a SOC analyst handle false positive and false negative? SOC analysts need to fine-tune security monitoring system to reduce false positive alerts trigger incorrectly and false negative missed alert. This involves adjusting the threshold, refining correlation rule, and improving detection capabilities. 17th question is, what is the difference between a security incident and security event? A security event refers to any observation occur in a system or network, while a security incident is a confirmed or suspected adverse event with potential impact on security. What is an intrusion detection system? IDS. What is IDS? The answer to this question in IDS is a security tool that monitors network traffic and system for signs of unauthorized access, malicious activity, or policy violations. 19th question is, how does an IDS help a SOC analyst? An IDS provides alert and notification for suspicious network activity, enabling SOC analysts to investigate potential security incident. 20th question is, what is an intrusion prevention system? What is an IPS? An IPS is a security tool that actively blocks or mitigates threats by applying security controls such as blocking network traffic or terminating malicious processes. Question number 21. How does an IPS help a SOC analyst? An IPS assists SOC analysts by automatically preventing or mitigating attacks in real time, reducing the impact of security incidents. Question number 22. What is the difference between a proactive and reactive SOC? A proactive SOC focuses on identifying and mitigating potential threat before they occur, while a reactive SOC respond to incidents after they have been detected. So it's very straightforward. Question number 23rd. What are some common security monitoring techniques used by SOC analysts? Answer to this example includes log analysis, network traffic analysis, system and user behavior monitoring, and threat hunting. Question number 24. What is threat hunting? So answer to this question is threat hunting is the proactive and interactive process of searching for indication of compromise or potential security threat that may have evaded traditional security measures. Question number 25. How does the threat hunting complement other security measures? Answer to this question is threat hunting helps identify advanced threat that may bypass traditional security controls, enhances detection capabilities, and reduce the time it takes to detect and respond to incidents. Twenty-sixth question is what are some indicator of compromise IOS? What are some IOS? The IOSs can include suspicious IPs, addresses, domain names, file hashes, patterns of behavior, or other artifacts that suggest a system or network may have been compromised. Question number 27. What does a SOC analyst handles? How does a SOC analyst handle a suspected data breach? Answer to this is a SOC analyst should follow the incident response plan, gather evidence, contain the breach, notify relevant parties, and work with the other team to restore affected system and enhance security measures. Question number 28. What is log management? Log management involves collecting, storing, analyzing, and managing logs generated by various systems and devices to facilitate security monitoring and incident response. Question number 29. What is the difference between an internal and external threat? An internal threat originates from within an organization, such as disgruntled employee, while an external threat comes from outside organizations such as hackers or malwares. The next question is, that is 30th question, how does a SOC analyst handle insider threats? SOC analysts work closely with HR and other departments to monitor user activity, implement access control, and detect any suspicious or anomalous behavior that may indicate insider threat. Question number 31st. What is security incident triage? Security incident triage involves prioritize and categorizing security incident based on their severity, potential impact, and available resources. Question number 32. What is the purpose of an incident response tabletop exercise? A tabletop exercise is a simulated incident response scenario that helps helps test and validate the effectiveness of the incident response plan, identify gaps, and improve coordination among stakeholders. Question number 32. How does a SOC analyst stay updated on the latest security threat and trends? SOC analysts regularly participate in industry forum, attend conferences, read security blogs, and leverage threat intelligence feeds to stay informed about the emerging threats and best practices. Question number 34. What is an advanced persistent threat? What is an APT? An APT is a sophisticated and targeted attack carried out by skilled adversaries who have the resources and motivation to maintain persistence access to a target network or system. Question number 31. How does a SOC analyst differentiate between a false positive and a real incident? SOC analyst uses additional tool and techniques such as manual investigation, threat intelligence, and correlation with other security events to validate presence of a real incident. Question number 36. What is a DDoS attack? A distributed denial of service DDoS attack is an attempt to overwhelm a network system or service with a flood of illegitimate illegitimate system or service with a flood of illegitimate traffic, rendering it unavailable to legitimate user. A DDoS attack is an attempt to overwhelm a network system or services with a flood of illegitimate traffic, rendering it unavailability to legitimate traffic. How does a SOC analyst handles a DDoS attack? A SOC analyst works with the network team to identify and mitigate the DDoS attack, diverse or block malicious traffic, and ensure service availability. Question number 38. What is an incident? What is an indicator of attack? What is an IOA? Answer to this: IOAs are behavioral pattern or events that indicate an ongoing attack, allowing SOC analysts to identify and respond to threat in real time. Question number 39. How does a SOC analyst collaborate with other teams such as incident response or IT support? SOC analysts work closely with other teams to share information, coordinate incident response effort, implement remediation measures, and enhance overall security posture. Question number 40. What is the role of a SOC analyst in threat intelligence gathering? SOC analysts contribute to threat intelligence gathering by analyzing security events, identifying patterns and trends, and sharing information with internal or external threat intelligence team.